You never really know who's on the other side of the screen. People lie, and sometimes those lies don't just hurt, they shatter something inside you that you'll never get back. It began on a quiet night. I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't even looking for anyone. I was just scrolling, aimlessly, through posts, memes, and faces that meant nothing. Then a message popped up. His name was Evan. The profile picture showed a warm smile, messy hair, a grey hoodie, and a golden retriever at his feet. It wasn't perfect, and that's what made it feel real. His first message wasn't a cheesy line. It was simple. "You look like trouble." I rolled my eyes, but I smiled, and I replied. That's how it started. We talked that night, then the next, then every night after that. He remembered the little things, the way I liked my coffee, cold, no sugar, my favorite old songs from the 90s, how crowded rooms made me uncomfortable. Piece by piece, he built a world where I felt safe, seen. He wasn't like others, or at least, that's what I believed. He listened. He shared stories of his own, childhood memories, his dream job, the city he grew up in. I knew his favorite movie, the way he hated his boss, the name of his dog, even the scar on his left wrist. Every detail made him feel more real. Weeks blurred into months. My nights belonged to his voice messages and late texts. He called me sunshine when I was sad. He told me I was special. And for someone like me, who had walls built high, that meant something. Then one evening, he said the words that wrapped around my chest like a warm blanket. "I think I love you." I froze, but in the best way. Love was something I had avoided for years, but he made it sound safe. He made it feel right. My friends warned me. "Be careful. You don't really know him." I laughed it off, because I did know him, or so I thought. The first crack appeared slowly. His replies got shorter, delays stretched longer. The boy who once texted me good morning every day was now busy most nights. My gut whispered something was wrong, but my heart shushed it. Then it happened. A notification, a tag, a picture. A girl I'd never met. Her caption, 2 years strong black heart. The man beside her? Evan. Same hoodie, same dog, same smile that I once thought was mine. My hands went cold. The world didn't explode, it just stopped. Every late night call, every promise, every word, all of it, a lie. I stared at that photo until my eyes burned. He wasn't mine. He never was. When I confronted him, I expected at least shame, regret, a hint of decency. Instead, he laughed, a low, careless laugh. I was just bored. "You were easy." Those 5 words cut deeper than any knife could. I didn't scream, I didn't cry, I just said, "Okay." But silence isn't weakness. Silence is a weapon. He thought I'd disappear, but I don't vanish. I wait. I started collecting, not memories, evidence. The account he used, fake. The name wasn't even his. The job he claimed to have, non-existent. The stories about his life, stolen from other people's profiles. But the girlfriend, she was real, and she had no idea who I was. For weeks, I played a quiet game. While he posted pictures of his perfect life, I pieced together every lie he'd told me. I saved screenshots, recorded calls. I built a timeline that would burn everything he thought was hidden. The thing about people like Evan is, they think they're smarter than everyone else. They get sloppy. He forgot messages, reused lines, lied to the same people in different ways. And I wasn't the only one. I found others. Girls, 3 of them. Different cities, different stories, same lines. We connected. We compared. We realized we weren't victims. We were his collection. I could have exposed him right then. But revenge isn't about noise. It's about precision. I reached out to her, the real girlfriend. At first, she didn't believe me. Who would? But then I showed her everything. Screenshots, voice notes, dates. The truth isn't easy to look at, but it's impossible to ignore. The storm didn't start with me. It started with her. And then the others joined in. Within days, his perfect little online empire began to crumble. His friends unfollowed him. His DMs filled with questions. His name spread like a virus, but not the way he wanted. He was no longer the charming guy with the hoodie. He was the liar, the manipulator, the fraud. One night, he texted me, "Why are you doing this?" I stared at the screen. For a second, I remembered the late nights, the laughs, the way he made me feel special. Then I remembered the picture. The laugh when I cried. I deleted the message without replying. But I wasn't done. People like him don't stop after one broken heart, so I made sure no one else would be next. I reported his fake profiles, sent everything to platforms, the accounts he built so carefully, gone overnight, the lies he lived behind, stripped away. A few weeks later, someone sent me a photo. It was him, alone, no hoodie, no dog, just a boy who finally had to live with the truth he buried. I didn't smile. Revenge isn't sweet. It's quiet, cold, and it leaves a mark on both sides. Some nights, I still think about how I trusted a stranger behind a screen, how I believed every message. But I don't regret what I did, because heartbreak taught me something love never could. Power. People say heartbreak makes you weak, but mine made me dangerous. Evan thought he'd leave me broken, but I left him with something worse. His mask ripped off in front of everyone he fooled. And me? I moved on. Not because I forgave, but because I won't let someone who lied define the rest of my story. Love made me blind. Betrayal made me see